The hit Korean drama Mr. Queen has included real historical characters as its lead or main characters and therefore is partially based on the historical facts of the lives of these characters, but mixed with fiction and fantasy. In this video, we are going to talk about what happened in real life with the lead characters of Mr. Queen, but taking into account that since it is a fictional TV series, it is not necessarily what will happen with the characters in the drama. The male lead of Mr. Queen is King Cheoljong. In real life he was born in 1831. His original name was Lee Wonbyeom. He was the great-grandson of a Joseon crown prince and great-great-grandson of a Joseon king. But beginning with his paternal grandfather, his family line was found living in exile and poverty. In 1849, when the king of Joseon at that time died without legitimate offspring, Lee Wonbyeom was chosen to be king. At that time he was 18 years old, and in those first 18 years of life he had lived as a poor peasant, surviving in misery and working the land with his hands. He was also illiterate. In part that was the reason for being chosen king, because he would easily be a puppet of the family that controlled the government, the Andong Kim clan. 2 years later, in 1851, King Cheoljong married Kim So-young, a young girl from the Andong Kim clan, who became the queen consort, with the name of Queen Cheerin. At the time of the wedding, Cheoljong was 20 years old and Cheerin was 14 years old. Obviously in the series that is very different from real life, because the actor who plays Cheoljong and the actress who plays Cheerin are older than those in real life. In real life, Cheoljong was never a hero or a warrior and was always a puppet of the Andong Kim clan. The great Dowager Queen Sun Won, the grandmother of the late previous king, died 6 years after Cheoljong and Cheerin's wedding. Cheerin gave birth to a single child who survived childbirth, in November 1858. 7 years after her wedding to Cheoljong. He was a boy, Royal Prince Yi Young-jun, but he died in May 1859, just 6 months after he was born. Cheerin and Cheoljong had no more children. Cheoljong died in 1864, less than 13 years after his wedding to Cheerin. When he died he was 32 years old. His wife Cheerin was 27 years old when she became a widow. Cheerin lived the rest of her life as the Dowager Queen. She died young, 41 years old, in 1878. She is buried with her husband Cheoljong, in a royal tomb of Joseon. Hopefully, in fiction, they have a happy ending.